I'm going to be showing you guys which I believe to be one of the best FIFA 21 starter squads that you guys can build. Now, I can't give you an estimated price of what it will be, but I don't think it will be very expensive. I think 50k max, maybe even a little bit cheaper than that. But yeah, you can let me know what you guys think of this team in the comments. There is only one player in this team that I'm actually unsure of whether they will be dear or not. But I don't think they will be based on other FIFAs because they've usually been about 5k max at the start of the game. So, this is a very interesting squad, and this is the one that I value the most and I really like. I've built all these squads on Footbin from my experience of this FIFA and what I think next FIFA will be like so far, based on like the videos and that have been produced on it. I personally think this is an insane squad, and I think this is a very good hybrid that would be fun to use. You guys could easily get enough coins for this team via SBCs and stuff, like, you already know, hybrid nations, hybrid leagues. You'll make coins off of that. So the first player we're going to get is Akinfeed. Now, goalkeepers don't really matter in FIFA. They never have. But with a basic chemistry style, he will get insane stats, which will then show you guys all the stats once I get the full team in. And then next to him, we will have the first centre-back as someone who I believe to be a cheap beast. Now, I've never used this guy in FIFA, but his card does look quite nasty. 90 acceleration, 75 sprint speed, and I know the agility and balance isn't the best, but Rafael Varane, one of the best centre-backs this FIFA, wasn't he? And he had agility and balance that was awful, 30 balance and like 60 agility. But there you go. Nice little Russian combo coming down the right hand side we will have in a minute. So now we have Mario Fernandes. Now the reason I've gone for Mario Fernandes is 82 pace is averagely decent for the start of the game. I understand that a lot of people want 90 pace centre backs, but at the start of the game, we all know the price of the price of full backs that have so much pace will be extremely high at the start of the game. So now we have a nice little link to them from the French league, and this is where the hybrid comes in. We've got Golovin. He will be position changed to CDM, of course, so you'll play in 10 chemistry. If any of these players move club, I do apologise, I will give an updated video on it. But at the moment, none of them look like they're going to move anywhere, in my opinion. So next we have got Gelson Martins. Now this squad is the best squad for the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow and the 4-2-3-1, in my opinion. So this is a nice little link, getting Martins in the squad as well. And then we're going to have in the cam position, of course it's going to switch in-game, but this is just for chemistry reasons, we are going to have Renato Sanchez. So let me get Sanchez into the team. I believe he's 75 rated this FIFA. There he is. And we have him. There we go. So he is going to be playing in either the defensive centre mid role or the attacking centre mid role, but I think I'm going to play him in the defensive because I want to have Golovin as my attacking centre mid. He's got decent dribbling stats, all round decent passing for the start of the game. So yeah, he's not got the best shooting, he's not got the best passing, he's not got the best dribbling, he's not got the best pace, but for a midfielder, he looks like an all-rounded card that you can use. So then we've got in the CDM position, I was going to go for Awar, but instead I'm going to go for Thiago Mendes. So he is then going to be my CDM. I think he has slightly got a better card than Awar when it comes to playing in the defensive role. If Awar is not too much, I reckon Awar would get in over Sanchez, but for chemistry reasons, we're just going to have Sanchez in for now. He will play our defensive centre mid on the left hand side, Golovin will be at right attacking centre mid, and then our CDM will be Thiago Mendes. So, at centre back now. The problem that I am faced with is I did originally have Awar in for links, but I just realised that Mendes and Awar play for the exact same team, so that is no longer a problem. We're going to have Jason Denier now. 75 pace for the start of the game is pretty decent. You've seen cards like Eder Militao abused, he's got 79 pace. You've seen cards like Kanate, Upamecano abused, they've got 76, and whatever the other one's got, I think he's got 77. But anyways, that's a nice little link we've got there. So we're trying to keep it French League and Russian League mainly, but there's a few players that I reckon I'll put in that do not play in either of those leagues. And then the left back, I'm actually torn between two defenders. Now, I believe the silver will be dearer, as silvers tend to be very pricey in FIFA. So we're going to go to left backs, and my main one that I think I will actually pick is going to be Coney. Now, this card looks averagely decent, and his stamina and aggression is dealable. So I'm actually going to put Coney in. The one that I was debating was a silver left back with 83 pace, but Coney wins the battle for me, and he gets into that nice little triangle as well. So next up, I am going to have at left mid. This is a tough one to decide. These are the two positions that I have not quite worked out yet. So I think I'm going to have, down to the fact that he's got the 5-star weak foot, I think I'm going to go for Diogo Jota. He has the 5-star weak foot and the 4-star skill moves, which is just mad. So, and he's got amazing dribbling stats. So I'm 100% going to be putting Diogo Jota there. Now he'll position to left mid and also be on 7 or 8 chemistry depending on the manager. Then for the striker position, are we in need of... Now I might actually play 2 players on 8 chemistry. We're going to look at Portuguese attackers and see what we will be working with, but I believe that I might just play a certain player that I want to get off chemistry, on 8 chemistry from the Premier League. So we're going to look at them. As you see, none of them have good stats, so I think I'm actually going to just go and do my original plan, because there's not very good attackers from there. Leao's got horrible dribbling, so you're not really going to want to have him in your starter team. So, the player I am now going to go with is Callum Wilson or Joshua King. I can't decide which one. I think he might have 2 L's in his name. Yeah, he does. Okay, so let's compare. He's got an averagely decent card. So I'm going to put Callum Wilson in. But I'm then going to compare him to Joshua King. Joshua King, he may have the better card. Let me compare. Okay, so Joshua King in terms of the attacking stats does win. Now let's see, Joshua King is 4-star, 3-star, and Callum Wilson is 4-star, 3-star also. This is a tight one to decide. I would say you guys can have anyone that you want. For me, in terms of who I believe will be more coins, is Callum Wilson due to links. So I'm going to put Joshua King in the squad. So, Joshua King will then be on 8 chemistry once he has the manager and the loyalty. He'll be 7 chemistry until he gets the loyalty. So, I'm pretty happy with this team. I hope you guys enjoy this team as well. And any girls watching as well. But I believe this is one of the best starter squads that you can get for FIFA 21. Okay, so position change to right back, and with loyalty you will have once you've got position change, this full team will be on 10 chemistry for each player, besides Diogo Jota, who will be on 8 chemistry. And never mind, in fact, I am going to need to do my original plan, because Diogo Jota is going to end up being on 5 chemistry if we don't try and work this out. So is there any Portuguese players that are usable? Of course, I've already went and used Renato Sanchez for links. This is a tough one to call in my opinion, because I want to have Diogo Jota and King in the team, but it's getting the chemistry, you know, that might be a problem. So, there's no one with good enough shooting, in my opinion, to fill in that left mid role. So, do I have a Portuguese left back from the Ligue 1? then Portuguese, I don't believe we do, but then left back. Nope, we do not. So we've had a bit of a problem, which I don't know how I'm going to fix. Now, I do know what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to play Diego Jota there. And we are going to get in Daniel Podence. So, this card looks half decent. Besides the shooting. In fact, we might be able to get in Ruben Neves. I know he's a decent card. I believe his pace is not as good, but if he had the pace, he'd be usable. So, yes, we are going to do what our original plan was, and that's going to be to get Daniel Podence. Daniel Podence. He's got very good dribbling stats. I don't know if he's actually still at Wolves, though. That's the problem. Okay, so Daniel Podence is actually a player for Wolves, so that's pretty decent. We're going to have Daniel Podence, who will be position changed to the left forward in order to get the chemistry for Diego Jota. So when Diego Jota is position changed to a left mid, he will be on 10 chemistry and Podence will be on 7. So Podence has very bad shooting. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring Joshua King on for Podence every game. So I know this team looks all over the place in terms of chemistry reasons, but he will be on 10, he will be on 10, he will be on 10, he will be on 10. Every single player in the team will be on 10 chemistry, besides Daniel Podence, who will be on 7, who you will then swap out at minute 1 for Joshua King. If you do decide to play Podence, he has got very good dribbling stats and very good pace. I believe he would do the job at Lamb in the 4-2-3-1, but when it comes to the finishing, he has not got the shooting. So I would say, in my opinion, bring Joshua King on at minute 1 for Podence. But in game, we would have for the 4-2-3-1, this is what you would line up with. You would have Diego Jota as your Lamb, Gelson Martins as your Ram, Renato Sanchez as your CDM, Mendes as your CDM, Golovin as your Cam, and then Joshua King as your striker. So that would be how it would run in game, and I think that's a pretty decent squad, not gonna lie. They all have very good stats in my opinion, especially for the start of FIFA, and they will not cost you that much coins. And then for the 4-1-2-1-2, if you guys want to see the custom tactics that I will use for this team, then let me know. But this is what I will then have. I will have Golovin as my attacking centre mid, Mendes as my CDM, Sanchez as the left centre mid on stay back, and then we'll have Gelson Martins and Joshua King as our strikers. In fact, I'm actually going to go with Diego Jota and also King as the strikers. Now the problem with him is a 3-star weak foot, so some might want to put him there, but I don't believe he's got the shooting like Jota, so I'm going to go, that will be the 4-1-2-1-2 in game with this team, and I believe that that will work out very well. So just bring Podence off at minute 1 for Joshua King, and I think you guys will really enjoy this team. I think it looks really fun. This is the first squad, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and let me know what you thought of this squad. It will not cost you too much, and I think you will get quite a few wins in Foot Champions with it. Also, if you get lucky and pack a good player, then you can build a better team. But this is one of the best starter squads in my opinion. It's a Russian League, Ligue 1 and Premier League hybrid. So yes, this squad will be good, and if you guys do decide to use it, let me know in the comments how you got on with the squad. So you guys seen how to get the chemistry and how to play in game, And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace in the next one. Peace.